Hello, sixth graders. I hope that you're doing well. Welcome to another week. This week, we'll be moving on to lesson 2 of Tom and Sherlock. Now, some of you said, why are you saying Sherlock? Sherlock would eventually be in this if we continue with this unit. But for now, we're only talking about Tom. Let's get to our first link. The very first thing that we want to do is we want to look at the directions. So you can see on my screen that you can see you're doing the first one, which is watch the video. That's our very last link. And it's not on my screen because the video hasn't been linked yet. Number 2 is lesson 2, deck 4. We're going to do that first, and we're going to be working on paraphrasing. What is paraphrasing? Paraphrasing is putting something in your own words. Number 3, lesson 2, deck 6, which is a solo. Notice we included all the points on here so that you know each thing that you do is worth points. So with that in mind, when you do something and you don't hand it in, you don't get any points. So please continue to hit that hand in button. Also, some of you are doing extra assignments, or some of you are only doing one assignment. So I want you to really look at the directions this week. Make sure that you read them 2 or 3 times and make sure you do each thing that you're supposed to do. So let's get to number 2. Number 2 is deck 4, and we are paraphrasing. So paraphrasing is a really important skill to learn because we don't always want to copy down what other people say. And one thing I like to do in order to paraphrase is paraphrasing helps me to understand what it's actually saying. So here we are. This is deck 4. Notice deck 4 is lit up. So I'm going to read to you a couple of the lines, and then I'm not going to give you the whole answer for all of it, but I'm just going to do part of it. Notice at the very beginning, though, let's read those directions. Directions: paraphrase the capitalized words below by restating as closely as possible what the writer is saying. Hint: some dialect words used as apostrophe to abbreviate words in a usual way. So here's a couple examples. First is peers means appears. Low means allow. So with that in mind, now it just said what? I have to do all of it? No, just paraphrase the capitalized words. So notice right here, I see that this is capitalized. So smarty, you think you're some now, don't you? I don't see any. Smarty is the beginning. Oh, what a hat. I don't think I have to really paraphrase any of that. But I think what I have to do is I have to go, you can lump that hat if you don't like it. So what does that mean? Basically, you can take that if you don't like it. So is it hat or that? That probably means that. Notice that some of this Old English I know is kind of confusing because they'll shorten up a word. So what you're going to do is you're going to basically write it in your own words. When you write it in your own words, it's going to help you to understand the text even more. So that is number 2. We're doing number 1. We're watching the video. So after you do this, you go through each of these and you paraphrase. I want you to see something. Don't just do the first part. There's that one all the way down. I'm going to do all of it. I ain't afraid. How could I say that? I'm not afraid. And then I'm going to move that here and I'm going to hand it in. So what if I did all of them? What if I typed everything? I said all of my own words. I don't hit that hand in button. Your teacher doesn't see it. And then she puts no points. And this is worth 6 points. So please hand it in. All right. Now I'm going to notice I just kind of X'd out of that. And I'm going to go to the second link. My second link is actually right here where it says lesson 2, deck 6, solo 5 points. We're going to click on that. And we are going to answer the questions. There's 5 questions. They're worth 5 points. And I'm going to scroll down. And so here's the directions. Reread the passage, answer the multiple choice questions. Some of you have asked, what do I click on? Do I click here, 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 or do I click next? They're both the same thing. It doesn't matter. But the important thing is you're answering all the questions. And at the very end, you are turning it in. Notice right here, it kind of didn't like that I hit next. It said save and continue. So I think that the computer prefers you to hit next, 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 and then hand in. If I get in the habit of that, then maybe I won't forget to hand it in. So I'm going to go through all of these cards. I'm going to answer all these questions. Notice I'm not finished. I'm not finished because I have an arrow here. So I'm going to click over here. I'm going to go to this one. I'm going to finish it up, and I am going to get graded on this. So With that in mind, if you don't get the grade that you want to get, you can redo it. And the way that I redo it is I'll go back to the exact same lesson and I'll go here and it will probably say update instead of hand in. I can redo it and I can update it. In fact, we're going to include a PDF. I'll attach it to this document on how to check your work because some of you don't realize, yes, you're being graded. Yes, you get points. So you do want to do your best. So don't rush. Read this. You've read this before. Read it again. I do know that the language is a little difficult. However, the way that we become better readers is by reading things that challenge us. So that's one reason why, as your sixth grade teachers, we want you to read things that aren't too easy. When you read things that are too easy, it doesn't challenge you. It doesn't help you. It doesn't help you to grow to become a better reader. So we've done number 1, we're watching the video. Number 2, we've done deck 4. Now we've done number 3, which is 6 solo. Now we're going to do the last part. The last part is our vocab. It's an app. I'm going to click on here and it's going to take you right to the app. I would set a timer. I would set a timer for about 10 minutes. Do as much as you can in 10 minutes. Now you may be asking, how do you know we're doing it? We can actually see it. So in the character matrix, we can see it. In the vocab, we can see it. We can see the activity. We can actually even see what time that you're doing your work. So remember, as your English teachers, we've asked you, do the work on the day it's assigned. So today should be, hopefully, May 7th. It's due May 14th, but we don't want to wait till May 14th. The reason why we don't want to wait till May 14th is because then you're going to get more things and then we start to become confused because we have too many things that we're trying to do. So I hope it's May 7th that you're watching this, and I hope it's May 7th that you do all this, and then all you're going to be doing for the rest of the week is reading. Okay? So I did the first, second, third, fourth. I hand everything in. I spend 10 minutes on my vocab app. Maybe I make a timer. I set a timer, and I'm finished. And that is your Amplify for this week. So the sixth graders, we're very proud of you. Thank you for working so hard. On behalf of all of your teachers, we do want you to know we miss you a lot. If you have any questions, remember, you can contact any of us in our live office hours. We are also available every single day through email. We check our email all day long. We don't want you to be confused. We want to help you and we want you to be successful. Now, if you are missing work, I want to encourage you before you go on to this lesson to do your other things too. Let's just get everything done today so that we don't have anything late. We don't have anything missing. Have a great day. Have a great week. And thank you for watching this video and thank you for working so hard.